I'm going to have the whole family today. Look at them all. Because Gary's on vacation. Oh, I got him. Get him in the frame. Get him in the frame. It's cold. You can see it. Probably not. But there's a squirrel. There's a squirrel underneath that tree right there. There he is. Those are few and far between in my neighborhood. It's like we sighted Bigfoot. Okay, I'm seeing nature all around. Look at the size of that.
Wasp nest.
It's a wasp nest.
Can't be alive.
I don't think so. Too cold. But there's the sun. See how the little red thing, see how it's red up there now?
Yeah.
I had an update to my phone. I don't like it. They changed all my settings and I don't like it. But we walked.
2 miles.
It's windy. I don't know how much you're hearing. You might be hearing whoosh.
It's cold.
Denise is going to go get her Christmas present today.
On Facebook Marketplace, I found an old antique wood cabinet, I would call it. Yep.
Only Denise. Well, you'll still have something to open on Christmas morning because you want to get a waffle iron.
Oh yeah,
that's a nice
more
gift.
of a family gift, but nonetheless, because I have that one little individual one. Well, when you're feeding 3 people, because Josh isn't always there, yeah, I gotta stand there and make them. It's like no fun. I want to make 4 at one time.
I just make. Well, I make them for myself, but I put them in the oven just to keep warm.
Oh, I do that, but
it's still a pain.
It's still pain.
It takes a while.
It does.
But it's just for me. Jim don't.
You don't like waffles?
Well, he loves waffles, but I don't make them for him. He can make his
own.
What a
wife! What a wife!
He can make his own. All right, talk to you guys later. Okay, one of the annoying neighbors using their leaf blower, which is Jim, driving me crazy. I had to take my bird feeders down yesterday because the wind was knocking them everywhere. And I did lose my sign that Jim's got to put back up, my welcome sign, as you can see right there is missing. But there he is. Gonna scare all my birds away. Trying to get the leaves rather than just raking them. Well, good morning. Today is Monday, November 2nd. As fast as this year has been going by, it's still been going slow, but it's still like November already. How can that be? It's a little brisk out here. When I went for my walk, I had my gloves on because even with the sun, it's quite chilly. It's 28, I think, something like that, 28. It's kind of breezy, so I don't know how much you're actually hearing. And until Jim gets back here with the leaf blower, we'll do our video out here. I don't know if that's a shadow. I think it's a shadow. It looks like I don't know. Anyway, today we have birthdays. Today's Kelly W's birthday, so Kelly gets a song. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Kelly. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. It's also Margaret Robinson's birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Margaret. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. Okay. It wouldn't be a birthday without a name that's difficult to pronounce. Robin Volpicelli. Robin Volpicelli. 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 Okay, Robin. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Robin. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. And it's also Nick, who is Carrie over at Weight Watchers with Carrie. It's her son Nick's birthday today. So Nick gets a song. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Nick. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. And I forgot to turn my watch off. Got to end my workout. See how I did. The thing about this watch, which I don't understand, is my walk takes me about 41 minutes. 43 minutes maybe. And it shows here as far as exercise. Oh, well, okay, did it today. See, soon it wanted to prove me wrong. 42 minutes it took. And I walked 2.25 miles, and I have 5,481 steps. Not bad for 10:30 in the morning. It's not too bad. Still, my body's still trying to get used to this new time change. But I saw a squirrel, as you saw. I said, we gotta stop. I gotta get this on video. It was eating a pumpkin, but by the time I got my camera all situated, it moved on from the pumpkin, so it was kind of hard to see. But it's like spotting Bigfoot around here because there's hardly any squirrels, and we have lots of trees. And behind me over here, there's a small, you can't even call it woods, but there's like a small little wooded area, I guess you could call it. But the kids go back there to play, and they built forts and stuff like that when they were little. And on the other side of the street, there's a creek that goes along the back. So I have nature all around me. The only thing I get out of the creek are frogs, which, Lainey, you must love that, because I get all kinds of frogs. In the morning, they're all over the place. I had a frog under my window in the summer that was driving me crazy. It was like, I think they croaked to meet their mate, and I'm thinking, can't you find somebody? Because it was driving me crazy. It was just going crazy. But I am going to share a link down below. Valerie Reese, her channel is Valerie Reese. Valerie does a Mission Black Friday every year. She's done it for 3 years, and every year she's raised a little bit more money. This year they're not going to do it on Fridays because so many people work, but they're going to do it the Saturday after Thanksgiving. And she would like people to join her in either streaming live or doing some type of a thing where you go onto her live stream and she'll interview you and talk about your channel so you can get some subscribers. And along the way, she's raising money for the missions. She lives in Virginia, and they make backpacks. They usually gave them backpacks with school supplies, but this year they're planning on giving them food. Isn't that sad? We got to have like a food bank, you know. I know, it's just, but anyway, so it's a very worthy cause, and 100% of the money that people donate go to the charity, and she'll let you know all about that, the information on her channel. But she pays out of her own pocket the GoFundMe fees, so none of your donation is going to go towards like administrative expenses or anything like that, and it'll all go 100% to the charity. And if you want to live stream for your own charity, don't quote me, but I'm almost positive that like she'll have a link that you can donate to your charity. Obviously a worthy charity, but if it's a charity, it's got to be worthy. But anyway, I'm going to leave the link down below to where she's explaining it a little bit better than I just did, and then go over there and check it out. Also, I think tomorrow is when Susie Buey goes for her scan results from her biopsy for her breast cancer surgery she had last week, so she's hoping her margins are good. So we need to have all of our prayer warriors go out there and say some really hard prayers for her so that she gets good results. So I guess if the results come back good, she can start her radiation right away, but if not, then she's got to have surgery again, which nobody wants that to happen again. And then what else? I'm going to have my Zoom call with my cousins and my brother and my sister tonight. And Jim's planning on going hunting next week on the 11th. So, things stay the same, whatever. But a friend of mine just got out of the hospital. He was 3 weeks in intensive care on a ventilator for COVID, and he did recover, but he's not strong enough to go home, so he has to go into a nursing home to build up his strength. So if you could say some extra prayers for him. His name is Mark. I'd appreciate that too. And I don't know, I'm getting all set. I'm getting nervous about the election because I'm just hoping that, like they said, 80% of the people surveyed feel that there's going to be some kind of disturbance related to the election, and I'm just hoping that's not true. I'm just hoping that's not true. But so a little nervous about that, and I already voted. I've told you that. So, and I had a good weekend. I did go off a little bit yesterday, but I don't really think it was going off because it was funny because I had just finished eating for my snack. For breakfast I had, what did I have for breakfast? Oh, I had a vegetable platter with my fruit, but I cut back on my fruit. But I had a vegetable platter and a slice of Ezekiel bread with some guacamole, holy guacamole on it, and a cup of, I had a pot of tea. And then I had a snack. I had an apple, one pretzel rod, and a sugar-free Jell-O. And then I drank what? Up to that point, I had drank about 80 ounces of water. And then my sister Mary had come because she had borrowed something from me, and she was bringing it back. And she brought me one of my Sleeping Beauty cakes, which I love. There's like it's like the size of a Twinkie. It's a chocolate cake with fudge frosting, and it has cream filling. And so it was like, she says, I didn't mean to sabotage you or anything. And I go, oh, because it's from my favorite bakery, because she lives by my favorite bakery. And I said, no, I can have one little snack like that. That would be good. So then I started eating it with a spoon, and she says, where did you get that spoon? You didn't even leave the room, because I was in my TV room. I said, you got to be prepared. I was a Girl Scout. And she just kind of laughed. And I said, no, I just got done eating the sugar-free Jell-O. And let me tell you that this tastes so much better. But then I stayed right on track, because then when it was time for dinner, I had I made my own nachos Bel Grande again. I measured out my chips, and I had 2 tablespoons of the queso sauce, and I had 3 ounces of the ground beef, and then I put some tomatoes on top, and I put 1 tablespoon of sour cream, and then I had my lemonade and cranberry juice mixture. And then I got done with my dinner, and I went right away and brushed my teeth and flossed, because that keeps me on track. It keeps me from wanting to eat again, because then I kind of think, do I want to eat something, And then I think, no, then you got to brush your teeth again, and you got to floss. Not that that's a big major chore, but it is. I'm trying to see. Oh. I was looking at that. It looked like that was coming loose, but that's just the way it looks. I've never sat and looked at it from this angle. So, but I had to hang my bird feeders back up. We got so windy yesterday. My welcome sign blew off. I had to take all my bird feeders down because they were just blowing all over the place. And then the little pumpkins I had in my window boxes blew away, but Jim went and got those. Got my sign. And then we had snow flurries. It didn't stick, but it came down. It really was coming down. It was coming down with a vengeance. And I'm thinking, I'm not ready for this. But it's supposed to get nice the rest of the week. We're supposed to go into the 50s. And this weekend, they said perfect golf weather. It might be close to 70. And then reality will set in and it'll get cold again. So, but like I said, during the night, my phone did an update. And I don't like the new settings, the way they look. It's just, everything is just weird looking. And then the only thing I like now is the camera. When it's filming, I can see it better because it's in a red block. Before it was like in a little black block and you couldn't really see the numbers. But now I can see. I talked for 10 minutes. But one of my games, I play Word Streak, and it wouldn't open. And so I thought, well, I'll uninstall it and try to reinstall it. So I uninstalled it. Now it's not offered anymore. And I had like 6 games going there. So I have to look for that. And then I have to check with my Verizon bill today too, because I switched over to automatic billing, but I didn't change my date. I kept the date the same, but they automatically take it out. But they charged me an extra $95, and I don't know why. So I have to call and find out what the deal is with that. And it's Monday. Clean the house. That's about it. Stay on plan. So I'll take you with me today and show you my food. So, okay, let's get in there and start a cleaning. Today's a perfect day to wash the rugs because the sun is out. So that's what I think I'm going to do. So I'll talk to you guys in a bit. Okay, I'm all done cleaning the house now. So it's going to be time to sit down and eat something. So we're going to have a fruit and vegetable platter with some tea. Today is Monday, November 2nd. I started my day with a prayer. My quote is, the difference between who you are and who you want to be depends on what you do. It's a 10-point breakfast. While I was cleaning, I had a granola bar for 4 points. Now I'm going to have 3 tablespoons of the dip for 3 points, 3 points for the 3 Nana breads, and 0 for my veggie and fruit, and my tea and my egg. I still have 13 points left. Okay, for dinner I'm going to have a wrap with the ham and cheese and some spinach, some popcorn, sugar-free pudding, and some lemonade. It's a 13-point dinner, 4 points for my ounce of provolone cheese, 1 point for my ham, 3 points for my popcorn, 2 points for my pudding, 1 point for my lemonade, 2 points for the carb wrap. 13 points, right on the money. Okay, that's going to do it for tonight. My house smells so clean. It smells like pine sol or disinfectant or whatever. But it's nice to have a clean house. And I even got some laundry done too. Bonus! So, nothing else going on tonight. I keep saying I'm going to finish my book, but I always get distracted with something else. So I'm going to read a little bit tonight. Get ready for tomorrow. See how the election goes. So, if you're new to my channel, please subscribe, leave a comment, hit the like button, and share it if you think somebody might like to see it. And I will talk to you guys in the morning. Always be safe. And vote.